You may please take your seats.
Ghana, we now have freedom. Ghana, land of freedom. Toils of the brave and the sweat of their labors. Toils of the brave which have brought results. Kwame, the star of Ghana. Nkrumah, star of Ghana. Everybody toils of the brave and the sweat of their labors. Toils of the brave which are brought.
Shall we rise as the Otumfo Hiahine Nana Professor Emeritus Ohineba Boatieje Wahine joins us. We are privileged to have the Otumfo Hiahine in our midst today. This stool, and of course, this chief, happens to be one of the most important chiefs in the Menchia Palace. History has it that in the olden days,
Yes, sir. Yep. Sure.
we have now the Feyase Hine coming. We are on the line of Feyase, and as we recall, this was the land on which the Asantes took captive of the Dangerous. The Dangerous War was fought here, and this land gave victory to the Asante Kingdom. Intim Dakari was beheaded on this land, and that gave us the adage that Intim Dakari Aswaneman Abeboni Feyase. Yes, Nana, indeed, Asantman is proud of you. Asantman Dawasi. Asantman Dawasi. Mo pia for Nana. Mo pia. Nana Obema. Wabema. Nana piao. Nana Ade Jamra the first. The Feyase Hine. Nana Ade Jamra the first. Nana takes his seat. Nana Transio. Nana Transi. Nana piao. You may please take your seats as Nana has already sat. The Feyase land provided the source of water that rejuvenated and strengthened the warriors to be able to fight and conquer. So even at that time, the Feyase land was seen to be a beacon of hope, and until date, Feyase is still seen to be delivering that and on that stretch. So it is of no wonder that this beautiful university, this edifice, is situated on the land of Feyase, so that Feyase can continue to serve what its forebears served in the olden days. In the olden days, we used to go to war to be able to conquer territories. But now, the war that we embark on are the wars of education. And here we are, Feyase taking the lead to make sure that we also get the best of education so that we can conquer poverty and we can conquer illness and all that we need to conquer to make lives better for ourselves. Thank you, Nana Ade Jamra. Thank you, Nana Piao.
Ghana, land of freedom, toils of the brave and the sweat of their labors, toils of the brave.
As we continue to wait for our special guests, let me remind you that we are on the campuses of Wisconsin International University College, Kumasi campus. And even as we graduate students today, we also should be reminded of the programs that are run on this campus and on our main Accra campus. We mainly have the Faculty of Law. We have the School of Nursing and Midwifery, where we have specialties in public health nursing, midwifery, and general nursing. We also have the School of Computing and Technology, where we do information technology. We also have the School of Communication Studies, at which school we have specialties in journalism, advertising, and public relations. We also have the business school. The business school has options like marketing, human resource management, accounting, banking and finance, general business studies, and the likes. We also have the Faculty of Humanities, where we do economics and other programs. All these academic programs aside, we also have the Center for Professional Studies, at which center we run a host of short courses, which, as we speak now, spans over 180. Notable amongst them are cybersecurity, security management, health and operations management, librarianship, and a host of others. And in fact, this center also has tailor-made courses. So when organizations and institutions have identified their needs, then they can sit with faculty and we tailor-make the course to suit and to elevate the needs of that organization. So this is Wisconsin for you, and we accept all passes. Anybody who holds an A1 to C6 from the WASI, and 6 of them, 3 core course subjects, I should say, and 3 elective subjects, you qualify to read any program on campus. That aside, some programs like law accept degree, which case you are admitted at level 200. In no time, we shall have our special guest joining us. So we should prepare our minds. Any movement shall cease as soon as he steps foot on these grounds. And as I said, the special guest is the Otumfuo Hiahene. The Otumfuo Hiahene, the stool and the chief is, of course, please be on your seat, be on your feet. Is considered one of the most important chiefs and stools in the Manchia Palace, if not the most important. History has it that in one of the wars, when the king Asantehene had embarked on a war with the warriors, then some intruders came back to the palace, ransacking the palace and taking captive of the women and children in the palace. It was one of the sons of Otumfuo, the Asantehene, who, upon hearing the news, chased and pursued these criminals. In fact, he conquered them, beheaded them, and was able to retrieve all the royalties, all those that they have taken captive, to bring them back to the palace. And it was at that time that the Asantehene created that stool and named the stool Hia stool. The Hia means it is the stool and Ohene who is very close and dear to his heart, who is also precious to him. Now, Otumfo Hia Hene is exchanging pleasantries with Nana Feyase Hene, who happens to be the younger brother when it comes to royalties in Asante Kingdom. So the Otumfo said, "Mebawe enanu hia me, mebawe enanu hia me." That's the name Hia Hene. So Nana Hia Hene, Otumfo's Hia Hene, Oheneba, Professor Emeritus, Ejay Boatia J. Wahene. Nana, you are most welcome. Nana Kwaba, Nana Piao, we are most honored to have you in our midst. Nana Wonkwaso, Nana Wonkwaso, Asantema Wonkwaso. You may please take your seats. We have the Chancellor of the University, Dr. Paul Finn, joining the congregation. Shall we be on our feet?
Distinguished ones, kindly have your seats. Our graduates, take your seats. I now respectfully invite the Chancellor of our University College, Dr. Paul Finn, to welcome our guests and declare graduation duly constituted. After his address, the president of our university college, Professor Obin Mireku, will present his report to congregation.
Good morning, brothers and sisters, chairman and members of the University Board of Directors, chairman and members of the Wisconsin University Council, the Vice Chancellor of University of Ghana, the Vice Chancellor, University of Cape Coast, the Vice Chancellor, Kwame Nkrumah University Science and Technology, Kumasi, the Vice Chancellor, University of Development Studies, Tamale, Registrar of Wisconsin University, Vice Chancellor, Presidents, Principals, and Rectors of both public and private universities here present, the National Director of the Tertiary Education, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of Convocation, Nananum, especially we welcome the representative of Otumfo Osetutu II. We're welcome. Invited guests, parents, graduates, students, friends from the media, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen. What a great day today. It is a great day today. First, we thank God for giving us such a wonderful and a beautiful, great day. It is a great day because the University of Cape Coast has made it, because they approved and mentored and agreed to support the university, Wisconsin University here in Kumasi. So without them, we won't have this. So it is a great day because of them. It is a great day because of the staff that we have. It is a great day because of you. You have made it great. You have made the day so great and so powerful. I mean, the graduates. Without you, we will not be here today. You made it. And it is a great day because you are in a great university, Wisconsin University. It is great because this university is a university where the lecturers just don't go and hand over grades to students. We want you to have quality education. And that's why this school is so great. We provide quality education. And as a result of that, this year, the nurses who sat for the examination, you know that in Ashanti region here, you had 91%. Because you are great. Because you are so great. 91%. I was shocked when I heard it. But I said, no wonder, because you are in a great institution. Because if you check the facilities that we have here, it has even been expanded. Now Otumfo commissioned it, but we have even expanded that. So those of you who are here and haven't visited the place, please take time and visit the place. We want to make this school one of the best in Ashanti region. And so it is great. And we provide all the necessary things to make it great, so that you have great education. You know, very soon, we're going to get good nurses who will go out to practice. And the reason why I say you are so great is that if we don't train you well and you go out, you will mess up things. You may even end up killing human beings because your profession is so great and so powerful. And so we make sure that you have very good education here. And the reason why we impose and insist is because my own experience. I will tell you. I was sick. I went to hospital to take a urine test. There was a woman next to me. When the result came, they said I was pregnant. And the woman who was next to me, who had a big stomach, was negative. And she was not pregnant. The reason why I'm saying you are great is that if we don't train you well, and you insist on just getting education and result here and there without studying for it, you are going to kill human beings. You are going to kill them. And that is why we hear that, oh, your school is so difficult. It's not difficult, but we want to make you great, and we want to make the nurses great and the midwives also great, so that when they go out, they will do a great job for the people of this country. That's what we are looking for. We are not looking for money. We are not looking for prestige. We are not looking for anything. We are looking for you to get good, qualified education to be able to serve the nation. That's what we are all looking for. And that is why today you are graduating, because you are great. You are great people. And we thank God for that. And we hope and pray that our good Lord will continue to support, even when you go out, that you do great things for the people of this country. And this university, Wisconsin University, will continue to do great things to serve the community, the people of Ashanti, and the people of Ghana. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. And now, I declare congregation duly constituted for the business of the morning. Thank you.
The Chancellor, the President of the University, our Vice President, and the Vice Chancellor's representative from the University of Cape Coast are paying homage to Nana as tradition demands. Thank you, Nana. I would at this point invite the President of Wisconsin International University College, Ghana, Professor Obim Miraku, to present his address.
The Chancellor, Wisconsin International University College, Ghana, Dr. Paul Kofi Finn, members of the Board of Directors, the Chairman and members of the University Council, Otumfo Hiahine Professor Ohineba Boachia J. Wahine II, our guest speaker. Nana Adai Jamra the First Feyasi Hine and his distinguished entourage, Nananum. Members of Parliament present, MCs, DCs present, Vice Chancellor, University of Cape Coast, I think his representative is here, welcome. Vice Presidents of our Accra and Kumasi campuses, Registrar, Presidents, Principals, Rectors of both public and private universities present, the Director General and members of the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, Directors of Education, Health Directors, Regional Commanders in the Ashanti region, members of Convocation, Alumni of Wisconsin present, parents and guardians, graduates, students, friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning to everybody. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this momentous first graduation ceremony of Wisconsin International University College, Ghana, Kumasi campus. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start this address by paying tribute to our visionary Chancellor, Dr. Paul Kofi-Fin, the other shareholders, members, and staff of our Accra campus for the foresight they had in extending the operations of Wisconsin International University College from the Accra campus to Kumasi, which has given the opportunity to residents within the greater Kumasi metropolis and beyond to access quality university education with the Wisconsin brand. Similarly, I would also like to recognize and appreciate the chief of Feyasi, Nana Adai Jamra I, and his traditional council for their warm welcome extended to Wisconsin to operate in this beautiful and peaceful community. Furthermore, I doff my hat to the Vice President, Professor Kofi Strakulate, with the Kumasi staff and management team who has built the student enrollment from ground zero and led us to the celebration of the maiden graduation ceremony today. Beginning of the Kumasi campus. The Kumasi campus opened on the 4th of September 2019 for students after accreditation had been granted for the institution as well as the academic programs in law, business, and nursing. The Kumasi campus has since been making steady progress in its academic work. Since its inception in 2019, the campus has gone through 4 full academic years and is now in the first semester of the 5th year, 2023-2024. At its first matriculation on the 12th October 2019, the total enrollment of students was 90. Fast forward to today, after 2 graduations, the student enrollment now stands at 1,368. The staff number has also increased from 32 in 2019 to 140. These include both full-time and part-time employees. These have been achieved in the face of stiff competition from similar institutions within the Kumasi metropolis. Academic programs. Academic schools and programs accredited by GTEC are as follows. 1. School of Nursing, BSc General Nursing, Public Health Nursing, Midwifery. Faculty of Law, LLB. Third, business school, BSc Human Resource Management and Marketing. Fourth, School of Computing and Technology, BSc IT, and then Diploma IT. And then the last one, School of Communication Studies, BA Communication Studies. Ladies and gentlemen, we also offer professional short courses. Courses in cybersecurity and operational health and safety are offered periodically throughout the academic year. There are also new programs that are on the drawing board, and the Faculty of Health and Allied Sciences seeks to be established here to offer the following BSc qualifications: Medical Laboratory Science, Health Information Management, Physiotherapy, Sonography, Imaging, and Didactics. Barring any hitches, these programs will in more likelihood commence in September 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to speak briefly about the congregation that we are having now at Kumasi. In 2021, 4 students graduated from the School of Nursing. In 2022, 11 law students, as well as 64 nursing students, graduated. Both graduation ceremonies in 2021 and 2022 were held at our main campus in Accra. However, this year, 2023, a total of 251 students are graduating today. And the breakdown is as following. Faculty of Law, LLB, 14 students, made up of 14 male students only. Business School, BBS, 17 students, made up of 6 male and 11 female. BSc, Community Health Nursing, 101 students in total, made up of 33 male and 68 female students. BSc, General Nursing, 88 students in total. Gender breakdown, male 17, female 71. And then finally, BSc Midwifery, total of 31 students, all 31 female students. And I think you can understand that. Ladies and gentlemen, I will speak briefly about the Wisconsin brand of tertiary education. Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, it bears reiteration that this is the first congregation to be held on the Kumasi campus, on this Kumasi campus. And it is indeed a major historical event that we are very proud of. It is always a joyous moment on occasions like this, with family and friends gathered to celebrate the achievements of our graduates. You graduates have come a long way, and through thick and thin, you have braved the academic storm and are ready today proudly adorning your beautiful gowns as graduates. On the one hand, we are extremely excited over your achievement and prospect for the future as you step out into the world. But on the other hand, for most of us here, it is a moment of grief, knowing that your time here at Wisconsin potentially ends today. know that the time spent with you while you were here will forever remain in our memories and in our hearts. We are hopeful that many of you will continue to stick around as you transition into postgraduate studies at our School of Research and Graduate Studies on our Accra campus. For those who will end up elsewhere, whether in the world of work or back in the classroom, remember that the umbilical cord and bond created over the years of your time while you are at Wisconsin should never be broken. Go out into the world knowing that you are carrying the badge of Wisconsin University College, Ghana, having at the back of your mind that in whatever you do, you are representing each and every one of us here as worthy ambassadors. Graduates, your journey through tertiary education has been one of dedication, hard work, and resilience. Today, as we gather here to acknowledge your achievements, let us also reflect on the theme of this occasion, which is, and I quote, redefining the boundaries of tertiary education in the age of artificial intelligence, end of quote, which is of great significance in our rapidly evolving technology-driven world. The world we live in is changing at an unprecedented pace, largely driven by the transformative power of artificial intelligence. As we embrace this era, it is essential that we consider how it affects the very foundation of education. Tertiary education, once perceived as a static path, is now evolving to meet the needs of a dynamic and technology-driven society. Wisconsin International University College, Ghana, has always strived for excellence, and in this age of AI, we must continue to do so through our unique practical learning. We acknowledge our responsibility as guardians of education who must redefine the boundaries of tertiary education to prepare our graduates not just for today, but for the challenges of tomorrow. This means embracing generative AI as a powerful tool to enhance research, teaching and learning, foster critical thinking, as well as cultivate innovative problem-solving skills. However, we must also remember that the essence of education extends beyond technical knowledge. Our mission is not only to impart information, but to cultivate wisdom, empathy, and adaptability. That is why we continue to make relevant investments in the right areas, because we understand that knowledge alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by practical skills and experience. Ladies and gentlemen, artificial intelligence, when integrated with practical teaching, becomes a powerful ally in preparing our graduates for the challenges of the future. As you, our graduates, step out into the world, you carry with you not only the knowledge you have acquired, but also the hands-on experience that sets you apart. The development of artificial intelligence in our teaching methodologies through the use of state-of-the-art practical learning tools, such as the state-of-the-art Nursing Skills Laboratory, the School of Communication Studies Broadcasting Studio, our well-stocked library and ICT laboratory provides students with the opportunity to gain real-world experience in a controlled environment while providing the resources necessary to support both traditional and digital learning. These initiatives represent our dedication to redefining the boundaries of tertiary education. And as our Chancellor intimated in his address, not surprising, the first batch of students presented by the School of Nursing and Midwifery at Kumasi came out with a 91% pass. Those students are part of the group graduating today. With all these tools, you have been taught to adapt and innovate in the face of change. And this is your greatest asset in the age of AI. Wisconsin International University College Ghana is proud to lead the way in this endeavor, and we are excited to see how you will shape the future with the skills and knowledge you have gained here. As you embrace this new chapter in your lives, remember that your practical education equips you to be leaders. I know you are more convinced by now that you made the right decision in choosing Wisconsin International University College Ghana for this academic journey. You have come to realize that we are more than just an educational institution. We are a beacon of excellence, deeply committed to delivering an exceptional learning experience. Go out into the world and manifest this. Make the headlines and make us proud wherever you find yourself, just as your predecessors have. To share some of this with you, we woke up, To share some of this with you, we woke up to a refreshing news from faraway Missouri in the United States of America, where a past student of our university, Mr. Walter Dra Jr., who was honored and presented with a certificate of distinction after earning a GPA of 3.97 from his Master of Science in Cybersecurity program. This certificate of distinction is normally awarded to a student with a GPA of 3.95. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. 3.95 or higher, and as you can see, Walter surpassed this threshold. Again, one of your own mates from the UK also has told us a story, and want to share that briefly with you. She should have been part of you today. What she said speaks volumes about our brand at Wisconsin. She said, and I quote, "I am very grateful to Wisconsin. The practical work was excellent, and the courses I took, especially in the final year, i.e. mental health, palliative care, gerontology, have made me stand out among my peers here in the United Kingdom. Thank you, Wisconsin." End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to address briefly the class of 2023, you the graduates. We may have done our best to prepare you for the future. Nonetheless, there are some things you can only learn at the University of Life, in the real world out there. My dear graduates, you have studied and acquired knowledge and skills which have made you competent. Your competency has given you a competitive edge over other people, especially for those who are already working. It is your competency which has given you jobs. Similarly, for those graduates who are yet to be employed, it is your competency which will get you jobs. Sometimes your competency makes you think and feel you are self-contained, perhaps self-sufficient. Let me use this platform to remind you, graduates, that you did not, as a matter of fact, acquire your competency on your own. Your competency has been given to you by God Almighty, and so please seek humility and it will enrich your competency. As you depart from the gates of Wisconsin, we hope that the graduating class of 2023 will go into your various places of work with a high sense of ingenuity, grit, and innovation in your approach to real-time challenges. Remember, you also remain part of Wisconsin, and Wisconsin will remain part of you. Class of 2023, I wish you every success in your life's journey. Please accept my warmest congratulations. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, we wish to express our sincerest gratitude to all individuals who have helped us to get this far. We join together to thank the Chancellor, all members of the College Council for the opportunity to serve. To all the academic and administrative staff in Kumasi, I say thank you for your cooperation and selflessness in these difficult pioneering times. I say Aiko to our security personnel, cleaners, and all others for the hard work put in to make this campus pleasant for this ceremony. For our graduates and other students, we say thank you for your presence, cooperation, and comportment. To parents, the media, and other well-wishers who have made it here to support us, we say thank you and God bless us all. I'm done.
Thank you, Mr. President, for the inspiring address. We want to acknowledge a few sponsors and a few people who are here with us. Institute of Chartered Accountancy Ghana have been one of our sponsors. The FBN Bank, CBG Bank, Prudential Bank. We have West Africa, Ghana West Africa Medical Mission, and the ADB Bank. Here with us are faculty from Kumasi who have supported us so much to get to where we are. And as the President said in his address, we appreciate your efforts, staff of Kumasi campus. Mr. Clement Esiedu Menla, head of our Center for Professional Studies, is here with us upstage. Mr. Emmanuel Fosu-Kwarting, Assistant Registrar, Public Affairs and Marketing, is here with us. Mr. Francis Sawyer, Operations Manager, and now also acting as head of our HR unit, is with us. Mr. Harrison Agbedanu, Coordinator, School of Computing and Technology, is here with us. Mr. Jonathan T. Esel is also here with us, Coordinator for School of Communication Studies. Dr. Mrs. Mary Amwa, Coordinator, Guidance and Counseling, here with us. Mrs. Comfort Asari, Coordinator, School of Nursing and Midwifery. That is not surprising. Mrs. Wilhelmina Tego, our Dean of Students, is here. A mother to everybody, huh? Mr. Mamadou Lamin Jeju, the Dean, Business School, and also in charge of our Quality Assurance and Institutional Relations Unit, is here with us. Also here with us is the Dean, Faculty of Law, Dr. Kofi Edinkra. We have also in our midst our Assistant University Librarian, Dr. Kwesi Dakwampim. Ms. Felicia Boni, representing Alumni, is here with us. Mr. Martin Lukte, the Registrar in the Office of Quality Assurance and Institutional Relations Unit in Accra, is here with us. Mr. Jacob Finn, the Chief Operating Officer, is also here. Dr. Justice K. Ejanim Boateng, Registrar in the Office of Affiliation, University of Cape Coast, is here with us. Professor K. Strakulati, our Vice President, Kumasi Campus. Our father is here. Our boss and my boss, Professor Obim Reku, the President of Wisconsin International University College, is also here. Professor Anochi Mohammed Adam, Provost, College of Distance Education, Cape Coast University, representing the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, is also here with us. And I'm also privileged to let you know that my Chancellor, our Chancellor, Dr. Paul Kofi Finn, is here as he opened congregation. I would want to acknowledge another special person here in our midst. Before him, there are a few who are here I would want to just recognize. The Regional Commander for the Ghana Police Service in Ashanti South is here with us. The District Director, Bosomchi, Ghana Education Service, and the District Health Director, Health Service, is also here with us. We are grateful for your presence, honorable ones. There's one person I would want to introduce specially to, Nana Adai Jamra, Feya Sehene. You have been a blessing to Wisconsin, and we are eternally grateful. One very important person whose name, I don't know why I escaped, she's called Mrs. Gertrude Finn. The first, I think I'm allowed to call her the First Lady of Wisconsin, the wife of our Chancellor. Mommy, I'm sorry. At this point, I am honored to introduce our distinguished and honorable guest, special guest. Our special guest is an emeritus professor of orthopedic surgery. He is the president and founder of the Foundation of Orthopedics and Complex Spine, known as FOCUS. He has a number of international awards to his credit. Our special guest of honor is also an inventor with several patents for devices in spine surgery. Nana was installed as Otumfuo's Wahine in November 2020 and is also the chairman of the Otumfuo Setutu II Foundation. There are many more. If I should read, I don't think we'd end the ceremony. He's someone passionately working towards a world where everyone has the opportunity to stand tall. I humbly, respectfully introduce to you our special guest of honor, Nana Professor Emeritus Oheneba Boakye Wahine II, the Otumfuo Hiahine.
Good morning, everyone. Chancellor Dr. Paul Kofi Finn, President Professor Obim Reku, Vice Chancellors of the visiting universities, Directors of the university, Counselors, Principal Officers, Administrative Heads, Mr. Chairman, Nana Fiyasi, Nananum accompanying members of the diplomatic corps, assemblymen, security, the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, parents. It was not long ago that I spoke from this very podium on behalf of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osetutu II. It was during the commissioning of the state-of-the-art nursing school, facility. But I stand here today representing Otumfuo, wishing you, Wisconsin, and the graduates, a big congratulations for your maiden congregation. Today marks a very significant milestone in the history of the university, and you couldn't have chosen a more appropriate theme for the occasion. As you all know, and has been spoken by the previous speakers, we live in a changing world, and that changing world is going to be managed by artificial intelligence, which makes it possible for machines to learn from experience, adjust to new inputs, and perform duties like human beings, but they cannot do everything. After sending 2,000 messages from my WhatsApp platform, my number was blocked. And every time I tried to get it retrieved, the message from the AI told me, do this, do that, and I could never get it resolved. I couldn't speak to a human being. So they will get there, but they won't replace us. They are enablers. Alan Turing, who was considered the father of computer science in his seminal work in 1950, said, "Can machines think?" Well, you'll all agree with me that the answer is a resounding yes, because AI has permeated almost every discipline and industry, from chess-playing computers, self-driving cars, banking, automotive manufacturing, the military, to healthcare, just to name a few. And you wonder how people cannot win a war, because every soldier knows where the opponent is hiding through special devices. We are all participants in this AI world. You pick up your phone and talk to Google or Siri. What is the weather today? It will tell you the weather in Kumasi today is 87 degrees. And you wonder why. Why is this artificial intelligence important for tertiary education? Well, the departments that we are graduating today are no exceptions to this application of AI, and will therefore behoove the curriculum developers to align their programs with AI applications. It won't be long before legal arguments are analyzed and synthesized by AI to determine the outcome of cases. Just mark it. It will have it in a split second, all the needed references of previous cases to pronounce guilty or no guilty verdicts. The problem is the subjectivity of the adjudication process will be removed, and that's where you come in with what you have learned here today from the university. Well, some of us grew up in the slide rule age, and I bet you most of you don't know what a slide rule is. This was before the Texas Instrument. Interpersonal communication was the norm. We used to chat person to person. Now interpersonal interactions have been replaced by smartphones. How many of you will sit in a bus on a long journey to Kumasi and speak to the person next to you? On the other hand, you are riding with your smartphone. It's become your companion. Well, all you need is to type keywords and the answer is at your fingers. AI will get most of the data that you need, because answer is in data. All you have to do is apply it to find them. So if you have the best data in a competitive field or discipline, like you have learned here at Wisconsin, even if everyone is applying similar techniques, the best data will win. And that's what we need to strive for. But using the data to innovate responsibly requires a trusted artificial intelligence, which means that your AI system should be ethical, equitable, and sustainable. The best AI translation tool delivers high levels of consistency, offering even small businesses the ability to reach customers in their native language. You can be a traveler in any world with your smartphone, speak English, and it will translate to Spanish for you. Such is not the case today. Speak the original language, and AI will give you the second or preferred language. Now, every industry and most fields of study will have high demands for AI capability, including systems that can be used for automation, learning, legal assistance, risk notification, and research. It will enhance the speed, precision, and effectiveness of your efforts. Like finance, for those of you who have been to the business school, AI techniques can be used to identify which transactions are likely to be fraudulent, adopt fast and accurate credit scoring, as well as automate manually intense data management tasks. Financial systems are now routinely used to process loan applications. But you also know the menace that it is creating the hackers. And that's where you come in, is to overcome them. Now, AI applications can provide personalized medicine and radiographic readings. AI personal healthcare assistants will act as life coaches, reminding you to take your pill, exercise, or eat healthier. AI applications can relieve pressure on healthcare systems and improve medical decision-making to ensure greater patient satisfaction and better outcomes. And I'm sure the nurses have used this technology in your learning to enhance your education. It will empower physicians with more accurate diagnostics and targeted preventive capabilities. By doing so, it will help control costs by improving the operational performance of healthcare institutions. It will optimize staffing resources and take the necessary action to reduce the number of complications and hospitalized admissions. It has proven to be as good or better than doctors in some cases in diagnosing certain cancers like breast cancer and melanoma. And researchers have used AI systems to design tools to assist doctors to detect melanomas from just the photograph of the skin. And you wonder why that is possible. Today we have the human genome completely mapped to determine disease causes and inheritance patterns. So very soon, a newborn baby will carry an ID card or a code embedded under the skin, loaded with genetic information and all the potential disease conditions he or she may be susceptible to, and the therapeutic measures to prevent or treat them. Diseases like diabetes, breast cancer, Alzheimer's, and many others will become very predictable once you are born. So your insurance will come with you. As a surgeon myself, we are all used to holding the knife and other instruments to perform surgical operations. But thanks to AI, even many surgical procedures, such as spine surgery, which I'm expert in, joint arthroplasty, robotic prostatectomy, has become the standard of care, whereby the surgeon will sit in a booth in front of a computer with special headgear and gadgets attached to his or her hands to manipulate the robotic arms inserted into the human body to perform the operation. Isn't that scary? So this is the equipment you have to invest in. Well, what's the advantage? The advantage is precision, minimally invasive, with minimum blood loss, and very fast recovery. That is the goal. Aside from finance, banking, and healthcare, AI is also widely used in data-heavy industry to perform specific tasks. Under these circumstances, the AI doesn't have to sleep or take a break. It can work 24/7. How many of you can do that? But it does that to increase productivity. But you may be the person in the booth controlling these machines. And that's what you have to learn. Congratulations to Wisconsin and the leadership for the foresight and commitment to investing in AI-based learning and applications in specific disciplines of study. Now, I was very amazed when I see the modular, the simulation in the lab the last time I was here when the baby was being delivered upstairs by an AI-controlled modulator, so simulator. Besides reactive machines with no memory and specific tasks, limited memory AI, which can use past experience to inform future decisions, or other advanced forms of AI are on the horizon. We're not done yet. This includes AI that could have social intelligence to understand emotions, an AI system that will have self-awareness and consciousness. This will be the ultimate spirit-filled AI. That's the fifth dimension of our lives. As you can see, the sky is the limit when through AI we try to produce the superhuman being. Wisconsin cannot be left behind. If your mission is to develop world-class human resources to meet global challenges, then the teaching, learning, research processes must incorporate the most appropriate AI technology and principles for best outcomes. You have the resources to achieve your objectives, and you've already proven that. The graduating classes congregating here today are the product of this mission. You have benefited from the learning and teaching experience at Wisconsin. Some of you will go on to earn postgraduate degrees, and the rest will enter the workforce. This is where the rubber hits the road, and that is to apply what you have learned in the real world. That's the school of life. You must be competitive, hard work, and earn a living. Some of you will become breadwinners at home. You will have dependents and mouths to feed. To be successful, you need to be resourceful, energetic, trustworthy, and hardworking. To these qualities, add faith and hope. Do the best you can with what you have learned, and don't stop learning. Luckily, you have enablers like AI in your field of work and master the means to use it to your advantage. If you're in healthcare, know how to apply it to make you smarter and effective to care for your patients. If you're in finance, use the technology to gather the necessary data and information to make wise decisions in managing complex financial equations and economic situations. I think we can use AI in Ghana for our economy. If you're in the legal field, volumes of reference material are at your disposal via many portals, and AI can actually guide you in deliberations and adjudications. But do not remove the personal touch and subjectivity in reaching verdicts. AI will not replace jurors because AI does not have self-awareness or consciousness, so there will always be jurors. Regardless of how busy you are, lead a balanced life. Combine work with fun. Enjoy your hobbies, and if you have a family and friends, spend quality time with them. Leave the smartphone home. Don't go to the dinner table with your smartphone. Talk to your family whilst you are eating, not the phone. Don't hand them over to Alexa or the entertaining, to do the entertaining or the talking. And don't become a couch potato and wait around for AI to do the cleaning around the house or the chores. You are still a human being with a body that needs rest, good nutrition, and exercise. Go for periodic checkups and stay healthy. Don't wait till you get sick. You have one life to live. So take good care of it and become the change you want to see in the world around you. I will end with a big congratulations from His Royal Majesty to the graduating class and wish you the very best in your endeavors. May the Almighty guide you all the way to achieving your dreams. Now go and take on the world. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, our cultural team. Rich knowledge from Nana Professor. Nana, thank you very much. Graduates, so far I've marked you 92%. In fact, maybe 98%. I've not seen anybody walk out of the ceremony grounds. And we are almost there. Make record today and let the world know that we are unique. I implore all of you to sit to the end. It is now time to honor two students with special awards. And I humbly invite a very supportive pillar of Wisconsin International University College, our father, our friend, our Honorable Chief of Feyase, Nana Adai Jamera, to do us the honors of presenting these awards. He will be assisted by our Dean of Students, Mrs. Wilhelmina Tego.
The name is not on it. Let me go and get a name. Michael A.
Open it and let me see the name. I see a name. I see a name, Michael Edu. And we have most influential student. Michael Edu, please join us here. Congratulations, congratulations. The second and last award is going to Mr. Henry Amwating as our overall best student for Kumasi campus. Thank you very much, Nana. We are always grateful for your support. Once again, thank you very much, and congratulations to the two of you. You deserve your awards. Henry, I guess you have sat down enough. I now want to invite our valedictorian for Kumasi campus, Mr. Henry Amwating, a Bachelor of Laws graduate, graduating with a first-class honors degree a final grade point average of 3.74 to give us a short address. Mr. Henry Amwati.
Thank you. The Chancellor, Wisconsin International University, Ghana, Dr. Paul Kofi Finn, members of the Board of Directors, Wisconsin, the Chairman and members of the University Council, Otumfuo Hiahene, Professor Oheneba Boachi Eje II, the guest speaker, Nana Fiyase Hene, Nana Ade Jamra, President, Wisconsin International University, Ghana, Professor Obim Reku, members of Parliament present, MCs and DCs present, Vice Chancellor, University of Cape Coast and his representative, Vice President of Accra and Kumasi campuses, the Registrar of Wisconsin University, Deans and Heads of Departments, Wisconsin International University, Presidents, Principals, and Rectors of both public and private universities present, the Director General and members of the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, Directors of Education, Health Directors, Regional Police Commander in the Ashanti region, members of Convocation, administrative staff, alumni of Wisconsin present, parents and guardians, graduates and students, friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I deem it a great privilege and honor to be selected as the valedictorian for the maiden graduation ceremony of the Kumasi campus of Wisconsin International University College, Accra, Ghana. Thanks for the opportunity granted to share our experiences with all gathered here. Period of studies. Mr. Chancellor, our academic journey on Wisconsin University Kumasi campus began in August 2020, a challenging year for the whole world due to the emergence and the spread of the dreadful COVID-19 pandemic with its concomitant repercussions on human life and activities. Going through the academic activities was not an easy task at all. It came with a lot of stress and financial burden. We ended our studies in April 2023 after going through the ups and downs demanded by every worthwhile academic pursuit. The period of study sounds short and easy when told, but very long and challenging when experienced in reality. Opportunities and experiences. Mr. Chancellor, the kind of opportunities and experiences gained from Wisconsin International University Kumasi campus are enormous and are still fresh in our memory. Opportunities for competitive programs. Wisconsin University provided us with the opportunity to enroll in programs which were hitherto competitive and therefore difficult to get admission. Generally, admission into nursing, law, business, and information technology programs are very competitive. However, Wisconsin University College provided us with the opportunity to be enrolled in such competitive programs. We are very grateful to Wisconsin International University. It is our humble appeal to management that other equally marketable and highly subscribed programs such as engineering, education, pharmacy, and medicine will be introduced to offer broad opportunities to different groups of students. Friendly and experienced faculty. Apart from the small student-lecturer ratio at Wisconsin International University, which makes it easier for the lecturers to handle students, the lecturers are very experienced and student-friendly. They show mastery of content of their fields of teaching and willing to offer necessary assistance to students. Time will not permit me to mention all the lecturers for praise. However, it will be in order to say that we are very grateful and recognize the commitment of the following people. Dr. Ampadu Fofie and his team of lecturers at the law faculty for being a friend to his students. Mrs. Comfort Asari, everybody calls Mama, and her team at nursing faculty for the motherly love shown to her students. Mr. Harrison Abedenu and his team at information technology faculty for the advice given to his students. And Mr. Mamadou and his team at the business school for his readiness to listen to students' concern. Authorities' willingness to listen. Our appreciation will not be complete without mentioning the regular visits and interaction with students by the Chancellor from Accra. This is highly commendable. The calm and affable nature of the Vice President, Professor Kofi Sraku, in charge of the Kumasi campus, makes him ready to listen to the concern of his students. Prof, we are very grateful to you. Challenges. Mr. Chancellor, our academic journey at Wisconsin International University Kumasi campus has not been without challenges. First, financial difficulties. One of the challenges we faced while on campus was the inability to pay our school fees on time. It may sound disturbing to hear the all-time challenge to most students, that is, financial challenge. The amount of school fees to be paid, the cost of books and stationery, cost of transportation, and the non-allowance to write exam without settling school fees arrears for the semester makes it very excruciating and harsh. A student has one of two options: to use every possible means to pay the semester arrears, or risk writing the paper in the next semester or year. Second challenge, absence of administrative staff on weekends. Another challenge has to do with the absence of administrative staff on weekends. The Wisconsin International University recognized at least 3 study modules or schedules: regular classes, evening classes, and weekend classes. Since the administrative staff come to work from Monday to Friday during the daytime, having access to administrative services is only available to regular students. The same cannot be said about the weekend students. The administrative staff are usually not on campus on weekends. Therefore, it becomes difficult, if not impossible, to access their services on campus. It is therefore recommended that some staff may come to work from Monday to Friday, while others come to work from Wednesday to Sunday. C, which is our major problem, delay in release of results and certificates. The other challenge we faced while on campus was the late release of results and certificates. One purpose of giving feedback to students in the form of exam results is to help the student diagnose his strengths and weaknesses. Therefore, if it takes longer period for students to be released, for results to be released sometimes when in the following semester has almost come to an end, it defeats the diagnostic purpose of the results. Moreover, the late release of results and final certificates affected many of us in the decision to write the Ghana School of Law entrance exams in 2023. This is very unfortunate. Steps must be taken to avoid reoccurrence in future. Mr. Chancellor, all the challenges enumerated had a toll on our studies. Advice to graduates and continuing students. Mr. Chancellor, we humbly offer the following advice to the continuing students. 1, start your private studies right from the beginning of the semester. 2, pay attention to basic or key elements of your program. For law students, that will be your 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, the statutes and cases. The students from other faculties may have their own. Number 3, have enough time to prepare for exams. Number 4, do not, and I repeat, do not rely on leaked questions or cheating during exams. Very important. Master the art of answering questions in exams. Message to my fellow graduates. We are ambassadors. We should go out and be the good ambassadors for Wisconsin International University College by promoting the good name and prestige of Wisconsin. We carry the certificate from this noble institution. Therefore, we shall all suffer collateral damage from any bad news, reportage, information as a result of wrongful act or behavior by any one of us, including the university itself. We must at all times exhibit the good training we were given during our studies on Wisconsin to the service of Ghana and to the admiration of all. That is our job as ambassadors of Wisconsin. Number 2, join alumni and contribute to our alma mater. I'm also urging my fellow graduates to join the Wisconsin alumni and regularly come back to support the school with our resources, knowledge, experience, and presence for what the school has given to us. Recommendation to the university management. Mr. Chancellor, we are very much concerned about the progress of our alma mater, Wisconsin, and therefore recommend the following. 1, introduce new programs such as medicine, pharmacy, education, and engineering. Number 2, restructure the university into well-defined faculties, schools, and departments with the appropriate and commensurate deans, heads of departments, full-time lecturers, faculty officers, adequate offices for both full-time and part-time lecturers. Number 3, and this is very important, try to maintain most of the lecturers for a long time. We have the best of lecturers, comparable to international standards. They have been given their best, and so we wish to see them all the time. Number 4, which is also important, release results and certificates on time. In conclusion, Mr. Chairman, Wisconsin International University, members of the Board of Directors, the Chairman and members of the University Council, ladies and gentlemen, the experiences, opportunities, and the challenges encountered on University Campus, Kumasi, have collectively shaped and molded us for our future endeavors. More importantly, through Wisconsin University, all of us gathered here have become one big family. It is hoped that we will all do what we can to cement and nurture the kind of relationship we have built and use it to uplift the life of all of us going forward. On that note, I congratulate my fellow graduates. We are exceedingly and profoundly grateful to the Chancellor and the entire Wisconsin International University community for the training and education offered us. We promise to make good use of the investment. I thank you all for listening. God bless us all. Amen.
Thank you very much, Henry. Everything you said is well noted. We shall take a short music interlude, and then there will be the conferment of degrees. A short music interlude. Try display instead of the musical interlude, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our cultural troupe, for the rich display of Ghanaian culture. The rich Ashanti culture. Thank you very much. Edamwase, Nyamin Shramu. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the rich display of our culture. Thank you very much. Rich display of the Ashanti culture in place. Thank you very much. Nyamin Shramu Yedasi. They deserve a hand clap. The moment is here. Conferment of degrees. I invite the founding dean of the business school, also responsible for our quality assurance and institutional relations unit, Mr. Mamadou Lamine Jeju, to present students to be awarded degrees, after which Professor Anochi Mohamed Adam, representing the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, would confer degrees on our graduates. You are welcome, Mr. Mamadou.
Will all the graduating students of the School of Nursing and Midwifery, the Faculty of Law, and the Business School of Wisconsin International University College, Kumasi campus, please rise and remain standing. Professor Anoche Mohamed Adam, Provost of the College of Education, University of Cape Coast, representing the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, I, Mr. Mamadou Lamine Jeju, Dean of the Business School, in charge of quality assurance as institutional relations of all the programs on Kumasi campus. On behalf of my colleagues, Dean and coordinators, present to you, graduates of the School of Nursing and Midwifery, the Faculty of Law and the Business School, standing before you, and others who are unavoidably absent, and for whom I stand proxy. The graduates have followed the approved program of study over the stipulated period and passed the required examination and have thus become eligible for the academics award to which their studies entitle them. I pray for conferment of the awards due them.
Chancellor, permit me to proceed with the already established protocols. I know the graduates are anxiously waiting for me to confer the degrees on them, but spare me a minute to bring you the greetings from the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, Professor Johnson Nyakumbwampong. He wanted to be here himself, but due to some constraints, he couldn't. And it has also afforded me opportunity to be here to see this magnificent edifice. And have also learned of the success stories of Wisconsin University College. And I must say that is it on course to become a great university, looking at the edifice and the enthusiasm, especially from the Chancellor, for a private investor to be interested in quality rather than the cash. Means that we have a future as a country and as a university. And we at the University of Cape Coast are also proud and convinced of its commitment to ensure quality education, especially the systems that they have in place for quality assurance, and especially the prompt at which they submit their examination and invite us to come and validate their results before they are released. At times, some of these things are not known to students. The speed at which they do those things may not be known to some of us or some of you, and therefore, you may not be privy to the effort they are making to make sure that you graduate on time and also get your certificate as indicated by the valedictory speaker. And I'm also not surprised at the performance of the nursing school because, you know, University of Cape Coast is the best university in Ghana and West Africa. So if we're a partner to such a university, we should always expect that you excel. Thank you. I now proceed to confer the degree. Mr. Mahmoud Jeju, founding dean of the business school and also responsible for quality assurance, Kumasi campus, by the authority vested in the Council of the University of Cape Coast, I, Professor Anoche Mohammed Adam, Provost of the College of Distance Education, acting on behalf of the Council, hereby pronounce the student presented duly graduated. Student of the School of Nursing and Midwifery, Faculty of Law and Business School, Ayuko. Now that we have pronounced you graduated, you can now turn your tassel from right to the left. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dean Business School. Thank you very much, Professor Anoche Mohammed Adam. Our graduates may now take your seats as we invite you forward.
Chancellor, with your permission, I call out the names of the graduates to be presented their certificates. I start with the business school, and they are going to be awarded Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies, and the options. The first option, Human Resources Management, and the second class upper division. We have Jesse Mavis Enchua, Yabua Dolphin Osei, Zaki Idrusu, congratulations. Second class lower division, Echan Ophelia, Amofa Rebecca, Enin Abigail, Asamoah Barbara Aywa, Jemfi Comfort, Shematin Felicia, Sadek Safura, Third class, Edu Leticia. Apia Kubi John Mark. Marketing option. Second class, Anaman Samson. O2 Emmanuel. Second class lower division, Kwei Samuel. Third class, Edusei Stephen. Bawa Sueba. Now to the Faculty of Law, Bachelor of Laws degree. And now we have a first-class student from the Faculty of Law, Mr. Henry Amwatin. Second-class division, Achuvia Solomon Joskin Kwashi. Denin Daniel. Frempong Michael. Mensah Isaac. Second class lower division, Aye James Jr. Bona Prince Ousu. Bado Isaac Bedu Ansa. Dafor Michael. Dafor Michael. Dawood Ayman. Jebi Blay Bernard. Ousu Daniel Bafo. Sumani Inusa. Third class, Adani George Opon. And now to the School of Nursing and Midwifery. We have two first-class honors students. Banson Beatrice Maba. Pokia Joyce. Second class upper, Abdullahi Sofiatu. Abdul Wahab Yejia. First class. She's the only one. Abwaji Patience. Abwaji Samuel Abu. Echampon Angelina. Echampon Patricia. Ade Joanna. Ado Ansa Philomena. Adomako Linda, Edu Benjamin, Ajman Priscilla Abrefi, Edu Michael, Akatoga Selina, Amina Ali, Amwafo Ivy Ajay, Amponsa Josephine Siaon, Ando Regina, Eniwa Linda Ama, Anan Edu Gertrude Nancy, Entry Erica Buesiakon, Entry Grace, Entrywa Susanna, Apiaje Elizabeth, Asabia Yvonne, Asare Priscilla Boa, Asuman Maxwell Bio, Atari Danny Emmanuel Anafo, Ewa Bafo Ernestina, Ayabia Rebecca, Balon Goru Nicholas, Badu Kwajo Ousu, Bequin Harriet Kesewa, Bequin Randy, Bennett Christiana, Bla Christabel Kafui, Boache Sledge Brewer Equia, Brefo Abigail, Carter Vincent Young, Dabo Michael, Danso Joanna Ousu, Dakwa Festus Frank Konedu, Dosia Apeu, Donko Priscilla Ohinewa, Diodu Esther Nyakon, Eya Kwansa Lucy, Frempong Cecilia, Jemfi Esther, Jemfi Sandra Echan, Jan Lucy, Jessie Leticia, Jebi Janet, Ibrahim Isa Mohammed, Ibrahim Memunatu Mataki, Isaka Nafisha Ta, Kewu Gertrude Sefiako, Kankala Priscilla, Crying Bride, Popori Maxwell, Kuja Dorcas, Jebi Bafo Raymond, Lai Nancy Ajele, Mensa Elizabeth Davis, Mensa Josephine, Natek Justin, Nkansa Dorothy Wiafe, Nyameke Evans, Oba Latio Hannah, Ofori Precious Enin, Opoku Rejoice, Opon Gifty, Osei Insia Janita, Osei Agnes, Osei Ernest Kwajo, Osei Kufo Jacqueline, Osman Ruth, Sam Joshua, Safo Janet, Safo Asante Veronica, Seidu Sohelatu, Yabua Elijah Ameyao, Yabua Matilda, Yadom Abigail Boache, Zen Linda Talata. Now second class lower. Adams Latifatu, Adams Sahadatu, Ade Abigail Kusi, Ade Ernestina Abuajiwa, AJ Collins Bafo, Adolfo Yabua Lily, Educhum Hannah, Efum Abigail, Ejewa Cheme Sheila, Ejewa Vivian Ama, Ekins Mercy, Akamprej Timothy, Akosa Leotina Anna, Akoto Josephine Sewa, Amaglo Erica Ledge, Amankona Madeline Yabua, Amwakon Benita, Ampofo Francisca, Anaba Abraham Asala, Anachua Augustina, Asamfo Michael Arthur, Apia Charlotte, Asamoah Sledge Opoku, Asantua Clementina Krobia, Asari Moses, Asigri Jennifer Abla, Ayani Gifty, Ayamga Anelia, Ayanga Luke Abangoni, Befi Yvonne, By Nicholas, Bafo Joanna Dede, Bayo Jerry, Bayo Mercy, Befi Rhoda, Boa Linda, Boache Rita Sefa, Boatin Elizabeth, Boatin Lois Echan, Boche Beatrice Kwatin, Chinto Rahinatu, Damparu Rafik, Dankwa Agnes Adumakon, Dakon Rejoice, Donko Ladybird, Dia Eva, Eduakon Veronica, Phoebe Abigail, Fosu Grace, Frempong Patricia, Jemfua Rita Kechi, Henewa Francisca Equia, Ibrahim Vida, Kusi Apia Collins, Kwatin Bridget, Kwao Martin, Menu Esther Obri, Meganu Bridget, Mensa Alice, Mensa Linda, Minta Rebecca, Musa Osman, Mani Harriet, Nasiru Anama Emina, Interfu Rahel, Joveri Abdullahi Hafiz, Ohinewa Patricia, Oche Jennifer, Opon Agnes, Osei Mensa Sarah, Otu Harriet, Owusu Boatin Veronica, Owusu Elizabeth, Owusu Josephine, Owusu Ansa Anastasia, Owusu Ansa Barbara, Pepra Douglas, Rafik Razak, Rejan Ayatu Mohammed, Salifu Mary, Safo Esther, Supal Gilbert, Tampuri Frank Farouk, Tia Cecilia, Tia Ruth, Yabua Philip, third class, Echampon Rose, Ej Charisma, Edu Grace Sewa, Afari Chelsea Asabia, Ajekum Dorcas, Al Hassan Nafisa, Anan Margaret, Anan Basiko Philemon, Ansan Abigail, Enchi Leonard, Apia Philomena, Apia Vivian, Asamoah Veronica, Asamoah Victoria, Baini Rhoda, Boadu Rita, Boatin John Kojo, Boatin Theresa Esel, Boche Beatrice Japoma, Brahma Ishmael, Donko Daniel, Donko Lydia, Donko Rhoda, Konto Lord Kwame, Mabo Nku Sylvester, Mensa Janet, Menka Dennis Nkansa, Moro Adishetu Senior, Nyame Ernestina Poma, Ofosu Margaret Minta, Osei Joyce Pokia, Osei Ado Bevlin, Kwei Josephine, Sarkodie Abigail, Sapon Esther, Tamaklo Kingsley, Tutua Sarah, Chumwa Helen, Vejogbe Millicent Salom, Paz, Al Hassan Kabratu Hajia, Kulibali Ma, Mante Lorita Akoto, Mensa Deborah, Nyakon Sarah, Osei Dominic, Owusu Elizabeth, and Kwasi Matilda.
Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations. Kumasi graduates, you are super. And I want you to remain sitting. The program is just about ending. We want to acknowledge the presence of the Regional Director, Ghana Education Service, in our midst. Thank you, sir, for coming. Can I please have all graduates standing? I invite Ms. Felicia Boni, the Acting Alumni Secretary, to lead you to say your oath.
Thank you so much. We are swearing the oath of Wisconsin International University College Ghana Alumni Association. Without wasting much time, you mention your name after I. I, as an alumnus of Wisconsin International University College Ghana, do solemnly swear to uphold the honorable traditions of the university and its noble values. Imbued by the spirit of their historical mission, to serve the needs of students of diverse backgrounds across Africa. I will endeavor to earn my own place among the alumni. Their devotion to this ideal have brought recognition and honor to their alma maters. I do solemnly swear to commit myself to the highest standards of service to humanity wherever my love touches that of others. To attend my alma mater as a sociable, responsible citizen. I commit myself to serve the association and uphold the Constitution to the best of my ability. To provide moral, intellectual, and generous financial support. And to encourage others to attend my alma mater. And therefore contribute to the perpetuation of the noble work of Wisconsin International University College Ghana. So help me God. Once again, congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alumni Secretary. At this stage, we can thank God for how far He has brought us. We want to appreciate Nana Professor Emeritus Ohimba Boachie J. Wahine II for being with us. We thank you, our traditional leaders, for your support today. Nana Feya Sehine and your entourage, we are very grateful. Our Chancellor, our Vice Chancellor representative from the University of Cape Coast, the head of affiliation office, University of Cape Coast, we thank you for your presence. We want to appreciate special guests, which include those from the Regional Fire Service, as well as those from GRA. I'm told you are here. And then the police district commander, you're also here. We are very grateful. Management, faculty and staff of our university college, other sister institutions here present, we are grateful for your presence. To you, our cherished sponsors, ADB among others that I mentioned earlier, we are very grateful. Our parents, families of our graduates, we appreciate your sacrifice that has contributed to producing our wonderful graduates today. Not just wonderful, but being so respectful and honoring us with their presence to the end of our program. Our friends of the press, the Inky fraternity, we thank you for your continued support and publicity of our institution. To you, our cherished graduates, now proud alumni of our great university college, we will forever celebrate you. Thank you, members of our graduation committee and the technical team who worked tirelessly behind the scene to get such ceremonies ongoing. God bless us all and send us all back to our homes safely. Now, I respectfully invite the Chancellor of the University College, Dr. Paul K. Finn, to dissolve congregation, after which we shall stand as Mr. Corsa, a level 300 BSc nursing student of this campus, will lead us to sing the Wisconsin anthem. After the anthem is sung, all will remain standing as traditional leaders, the Chancellor, Council, Board represented here, special guest leave us, and then our graduates can also take your leave. Thank you very much. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor of inviting you at this stage.
Thank you very much, Mr. Registrar. I mean, this is the best graduation ceremony that I have ever attended. The best of all. Because in Accra, as soon as they get their certificate, the room becomes empty. Today, you have respected Nana Otumfo by sitting here and all the chiefs, so you don't walk out. I appreciate that very much. On that note, I say thank you very much for such a great achievement. Before I have the closing thing, I have few things to say because of what what is his name? Henry said. Number one, beginning of everything is very difficult. Beginning of everything is not easy. It's taking us many problems to be here today. We had accreditation problem, we had COVID problem, we had court cases, we had everything. So it wasn't easy. So we might have made some mistakes here and there. And if we did, please, we apologize to all of you, and please forgive us. And it's not going to be repeated. We ask for forgiveness because it is not easy to begin something in Ghana here. I keep on saying, I told Nana the other time he came here that in Ghana, if you want to do business, either the system breaks you down or you break through the system. It is not easy. They're talking about fees. I will tell you that Wisconsin is charging the lowest fee in the whole country. You can check any university. You can check, especially law. You can check any university and see how much they are charging. Besides, most of the universities are government-owned, and so they get subsidy from the government. Here, we don't get subsidy from anyone. We depend on the bank to release money. And you pay school fees once a year or twice a year. We pay lecturers and workers every month. If we really want to charge you the amount of money that we want to pay, especially to pay for all the mannequins and the law books and all those things, the fee that you have to pay should be about 3 or 4 times. You can't pay. The mannequins, and one of them costs $400,000 US. 400, and we brought to 800,000. We paid duty, 400,000 cedis to the government. If we want to charge you, you can't pay. But we are not interested in the money, as I said. We are interested in education. And that's why we are doing it. If we hadn't been the money, we would just say, okay, fine, we'll give degree, go and pay and go. We don't do that, and I will never agree to that. So if we did anything wrong, please forgive us. And the rest of the things, we have taken note of everything because we are all tired. I don't want to keep you too much sitting here. But I have good news for you. The good news is that we have offered 30% discount to a student who remains on Dean's list, and that is getting 3.5 aggregate. If you're able to keep 3.5, you get 30% from first year to the fourth year. If you're able to keep that, we'll give you 30% from that to first year to the first year. So we are trying to be more flexible to help you so that you can also have education and go and help people. We have also, another good news that we have is that with the help of Cape Coast University, they have really helped us. They have approved midwifery, community health, nursing, masters, MPhil masters, and we are starting next year, nursing program. For master's program and midwifery, it's all with the help of Cape Coast who have done that for us. So those of you who have finished a master's first degree, opportunity is there for you to do your master's degree, both in midwifery and also nursing. For the IT, we just got approval from University of Ghana, Legon, to run cyber IT and all that, as Nana was saying. We are starting master's program next year with that because we've gotten approval from a University of Ghana, that is Accra, to run that program. So all these things are being done. As I said, beginning of everything is very difficult. It takes time for us to make it. So bear with us. And another news which is so good, which is almost 90% done. But I don't want you to go and say it. I just need your prayers. The university, we need your prayers for us to achieve that. We had a group of people from United States of America. They came here. They went around to all the nursing schools in Ghana. And do you believe that Wisconsin was the only university that was selected? And what they want to do is that they want to train 300 nurses every year. But they will pay 100%. The student will not pay 1 peso. And every year we'll pay we will admit 300 students, and we don't pay, you won't pay anything. But when they finish their program, then they'll go to US, they give them job, housing, and then the money that they have invested on you, they will spread it to about 10 to 20 years for you to pay. So we are almost done. We are almost done to sign the agreement. We are now working on the MOU. So that's why I'm saying it is not yet, but I ask you to pray for us. Please, please, I ask you to pray for us. It's not yet done. So if you can see, as I'm saying, Wisconsin is not doing bad. In spite of our every weaknesses and problems, and I say you should bear with us. Kumasi, we want Kumasi to be one of the best private universities here in Ghana. So we will do everything to support you and make all the changes, all the mistakes that we have made. We have learned from you, we have studied from you, and I'm telling you, we are doing changes. And in a few years to come, when you come here, you will not even know that this is Wisconsin University. And those of you who have not been here, we have extended the, what they call the moot court. So the moot court and then the nursing lab, we have extended that. The library, everything is set, so you can also do a visitation on that note. And I've just been informed that this year, unfortunately, we lost one person by the name Constance Asante, School of Nursing and Midwifery. Shall we all now stand for 1 minute to remember him? Just 1 minute silence. May her soul rest in perfect peace. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Amen. On this note, I now declare congregation duly dissolved. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Amen. Now we will have the Wisconsin anthem.
Submit in international education.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Kindly remain standing. And Nananum, distinguished Nananum, with your permission, want to plead that only the Chancellor leaves us.
Two. Two.